Here I am, it's about 12:15 at home, ready to head out to Vegas. Got all the bags on there. Pretty heady, got a lot of food. Let's hit the road. Just finished the first 100 miles. Took me about 6 hours and 50 minutes. So a slow start, but that was good. I wanted to pace myself, not go too fast. And I can tell you right now, I brought way too much food. My bag's pretty heavy, really slowed me down on the climbs. Otherwise, good route, nice and sunny. Beautiful day out here. Take this pump. And I've probably got about 45 minutes of sunshine left. So let's roll. Headed towards Death Valley here. Just finished my second 100 miles. That one was about 7 hours. So I'm at about 14 hours right now. Pretty slow. I actually went through a rough patch. I was falling asleep, so I decided to pull over for a little bit, take a little break, took a little nap. Didn't want to sleep, but feeling pretty good right now, so I think it was worth it. The sun will be coming up in, I don't know, maybe about 4 hours from now, so once the sun comes out, I'll feel even better. For a while there, I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do it for the 400 miles, but feeling pretty good right now, optimistic. So let's keep going, baby! All right, finished my third 100 miles. That one took me about a little over 8 hours. Not feeling too great right now. Yeah, there's a lot of climbing on that section. 2 climbs in a row. Really took it out of me. I don't know what it is, man. I just can't seem to eat enough. Stomach doesn't feel that good. I don't have a whole lot of energy. It's kind of a shitty ride so far, but I think I'm gonna finish it, so all's well that ends well, I guess. Let's do it. Early Tuesday morning. Not in Las Vegas yet, so I failed at my goal. Originally I wanted to ride straight through with no breaks and under 30 hours, but I failed at that. And yesterday I just gave up, man. I couldn't get enough food in, and that's really what did me in. I started getting weak, and as the day went on, I couldn't breathe anymore, man. I don't know what happened, but any little movement and I was out of breath. It was crazy. So I was a little bit outside of Death Valley, turned around, stayed the night there, got a little bit of sleep last night, and back at it again. Legs feel okay. My stomach is still kind of upset, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make it, so no big deal. So yeah, there's a lot of room for growth here. It just sucks, man. Gotta get better. Gotta have a better eating strategy. Can't give up. So my goal still sometime this year is to ride across Nevada, and I want to do that in less than 30 hours too, so that's gonna have to wait until after my ride in June. But I don't know, man. I gotta make it happen. Gonna make it happen. Let's do it, man. Check out how bright this light is. This Cat Eye Volt 1600, pretty good light. And oh, by the way, this is going to be week 21 as well. The wind is blowing, baby. Never easy. Getting close. I gotta tell you, man, I've been out here for 11 hours. Been a long day, probably one of the worst rides of my life. There's just nothing in my legs. I felt good to start, but then there's just, can't put any power out, man. It's crazy. I guess I didn't recover very well from yesterday, which is understandable, 'cause I think I slept 5 hours last night, so that's not gonna get it done. And yeah, man, I mean, quitting wasn't really an option today, or I would have, to tell you the truth. So, not a good day, but you know, I'll try to take something positive away from this. Hopefully it's just good training, and you know, I'm gonna take it really easy next week and hopefully come back stronger. So more rides coming in the future. I know days like this make me question why I ride so much. You know, sometimes I feel like I'm made to ride a bike. I was born to ride a bike. Not as far as my physical talents go, but just the way it makes me feel. But today wasn't one of those days, guys. Have our ups and downs. Hopefully some ups are coming around the corner. Bring them on. There it is, baby. All done. So here it is, almost a week later. Had a lot of time to think about everything. Went through the whole range of emotions. I was sad, I was angry, disappointed, you know, all of the above. But you know, at this point I just want another chance. You know, I'm looking for a chance to redeem myself. So I'm not 100% sure how that's gonna come, but it's gonna come. So you know, the main thing was, looking back, I just got into a nutritional deficit and just can't do that on a ride that long, and there was no coming back from it. So as soon as I got tired of eating, you know, and then I switched to liquid calories. But what happened then was, you know, I wasn't taking in enough liquid to get enough calories in per hour. So every hour was a little bit less than I needed, and just slowly over time, you know, my legs got worse and worse until, you know, I think outside of Death Valley, everything shut down. And you know, I think the whole shortness of breath and everything like that was a result of that. So you know, hopefully that's the case, and I can just eat better next time, you know, shove it in. That's all you can do. So take a wider variety of stuff to eat and just make it happen, you know, because it may not feel good at the moment, but you know, what really sucks is what happened to me last week, so that's the worst outcome. So yeah, the day after the ride, I had to ride my bike home from work, and wasn't looking forward to that, but it was a really nice sunset that night, so it turned out being all right. And then I took 2 days completely off, and today I'm out here just riding easy, so legs feel pretty good, but you know, it's just a short ride, so who knows. So we'll see what happens. I have a plan in mind, but I don't know if it's a completely smart plan, so I'm gonna take a few days to think about it. And you know, I just really want to get back out there and make it better, so we'll see what happens. See you next week.